The protocol, Bitcoin censorship, or just spam filtering. In this week's issue of the Protocol newsletter, we'll highlight blockchain developers named in CoinDesk's most influential list just out, including Blockstream's Neigut, Polygon's Jordi Baylina, Base's Jesse Pollak, and Optimism's Karl Floersch. The idea that decentralization could help to prevent censorship, either by government or powerful private entities, is baked into the ethos of blockchain. But it's not always so clear-cut. There are differing opinions on what actually constitutes censorship, and the debate plays out in different ways on different blockchains. In this week's issue of the Protocol, we're covering a heated debate playing out in the Bitcoin community over one mining pool's decision to filter transactions related to Ordinals inscriptions, often colloquially referred to as NFTs on Bitcoin. Our Sam Kessler dives into a more official type of censorship increasingly happening on the Ethereum blockchain, the avoidance by several data block builders of transactions subject to financial sanctions by the U.S. government. This article is featured in the latest issue of the Protocol, our weekly newsletter exploring the tech behind crypto, one block at a time. Sign up here to get it in your inbox every Wednesday. Network news. Most influential, as Consensus Magazine managing editor Ben Schiller says, it's a list not a ranking, but CoinDesk's annual most influential package is just out, and blockchain developers are featured prominently, a reflection of the year's biggest trends and surprises in Bitcoin and crypto technology. The group included Casey Rodarmer, the artist and longtime Bitcoiner who pioneered Ordinals, often referred to as NFT on Bitcoin, which have proven popular with many users but also contributed to congestion and elevated fees on the original blockchain. Also in his Lido DAO. Yes, the entire organization, because it has grown to dominate the Ethereum staking landscaping, bumping up against the 33% market share threshold that could pose serious security concerns. Polygon's Jordi Baylina, an early auditor of Solidity smart contracts, represents the blockchain industry's pivot this year toward zero-knowledge proofs, a type of cryptography tipped as far-reaching and potentially revolutionary. Avery Ching, a developer behind the Aptos blockchain, is presented as the embodiment of the VC chain. Jesse Pollak, of Coinbase's Base, led the way among corporate-backed Layer 2 networks. Another nod went to the Optimism ecosystem's Karl Floersch, who helped to create the blockchain framework used by Coinbase. Blockstream developer Neigut was cited for her work on Bitcoin's Lightning Network, while teaching people the world over how to sync a node. More controversial, perhaps, is Paul Stork, whose BIP 300 proposal to scale Bitcoin using drive chains has split the community. It goes without saying that the protocol readers will be familiar with many of the names from our coverage this year, including Antonio Giuliano, who migrated the decentralized derivatives exchange DYDX to run on a standalone blockchain in the Cosmos ecosystem away from its own Layer 2 network on Ethereum, as well as Chainlink's Sergey Nazarov, who has reoriented the Oracle project to focus on the fast-growing arena of interoperability between blockchains. Censorship or spam filtering. Opinions are divided in the Bitcoin community over the efforts by a new mining pool called Ocean, guided by the feisty developer Luke Dasher and backed by Block, Inc. Jack Dorsey, to weed out NFT-like transactions the project characterizes as spam. Leaders of the project say it was deployed using the Node client software NOTs, which filters out many transactions involving Ordinals inscriptions, often characterized as NFTs on Bitcoin. The big idea is that some purists say the Bitcoin blockchain should remain uncluttered to preserve it for payments. In posts on X, Dasher deflected accusations of censorship by characterizing the move as a filter on spam, and arguing that there was a long-standing vulnerability in Bitcoin Core, the dominant software used by most users to access the blockchain, that's been exploited by modern spammers. CoinDesk Sam Reynolds reported that the number of unconfirmed transactions is rising on the Bitcoin blockchain, now at more than 260,000. Bitcoin Core has, since 2013, allowed users to set a limit on the size of extra data in transactions they relay or mine data carrier size. By obfuscating their data as program code, inscriptions bypass this limit, Dasher wrote. Jason Fang, managing partner and co-founder at Bitcoin Heavy Sora Ventures, suggested that the inscriptions are likely to be safe. For now, broadly speaking, many miners will avoid Ocean because processing the Ordinals transactions can be so profitable. Also, Blast, the Ethereum Layer 2 project criticized even by one of its own investors for accepting more than $750 million in deposits with the network launch still months away, is now apparently hiring. The project's website lists 2 open positions for a senior DevOps engineer and a senior protocol engineer. Kyber Swap offers 10% bounty to attacker who made off with $50M. According to Messari, some $20 million were stolen from the project's Arbitrum deployment, $15 million from Optimism, and $7 million from Ethereum. Elon Musk comment inspires Go FK Yourself tokens. BTW CoinDesk was first on the now widely reported story that Musk's AI venture, X, AI filed regulatory documents with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission describing an offering of up to $1 billion in equity securities. New Binance CEO Richard Teng avoids answering questions in first marquee interview since getting one of the biggest jobs in crypto. Soccer star Cristiano Ronaldo faces $1 billion class action suit over Binance endorsement. U.S. judge warns SEC over false and misleading request in crypto case. U.S. crypto lobbying on course for record spend this year, though industry could lose top ally as House's Patrick McHenry says he won't seek re-election. Protocol Village, highlighting blockchain tech upgrades and developments. 1. Mantle has launched Mantle LSB to give users instant and sustainable yields tapped directly from Ethereum's POS validator network. According to the team, Mantle LSB aims to maintain the highest sustainable core yield through the exploration of MEV and treasury yield sharing, while ensuring the wide adoption of $METH across a diverse range of Mantle L2O DeFi applications, core technology partners, and centralized exchange partners. 2. TBD, a Bitcoin-focused unit of Jack Dorsey's block, has introduced the first live components of TBDEX, an open-source protocol allowing financial institutions to facilitate global transactions using verifiable credentials, according to a press release. Yellow Card, a crypto exchange in Africa, will be the first institution to use TBDX and will offer individuals in 20 countries the convenience of receiving Bitcoin or stablecoin payments directly in their local currency to withdraw from their bank accounts, peer-to-peer payment apps, or mobile money providers. 3. The UMI-UX chain, the largest Cosmos-based lending protocol, announces a proposed merger with Osmosis, the leading Cosmos DX, to form a unified interchain DeFi hub, according to the team. 4. Rari Foundation, focused on NFT infrastructure, announced that it has used Arbitrum Orbit technology to create a new Layer 3 chain, Rari Chain, and has just unveiled the test network. 5. Aragon has deployed its modular Aragon OSX DAO framework and no-code Aragon app on the Layer 2 Arbitrum, opening the door for DAOs to interact with a thriving ecosystem of protocols, applications, and assets. According to the team, Arbitrum's roll-up technology serves as a gateway to the largest Layer 1 ecosystem, Ethereum, and Aragon's user-friendly tech stack unlocks the mass adoption of DAO technology. Aragon has already deployed on the Layer 2 seconds Polygon and Base. See the entire Protocol Village list from this past week here. Money Center, fundraising's QAN platform, a Layer 1 blockchain compatible with Ethereum's EVM standard that says it's quantum resistant, has signed a $15 million investment contract with MBK Holding, whose founder and chairman is Qatari Sheikh Mansour bin Khalifa Al Thani, prior to its highly anticipated testnet launch, according to a press release. The blockchain uses NIST primary recommended post-quantum algorithm, according to the release. Crypto miner Phoenix Group's shares surged 35% in Abu Dhabi stock market debut. Pyth Oracle Network brings industry heavyweights into governance. Post-airdrop deals and grants Neutron, a secure cross-chain smart contract platform for DeFi, is entering a strategic collaboration with Confio, acquiring 25% of the software company known for developing CosmWasm, the leading virtual machine of the Cosmos ecosystem, according to the team. KyberSwap offers 10% bounty to attacker who made off with $50 million. The Phantom Foundation, the team, supporting the development of the Phantom blockchain, announced the launch of its Sonic Labs startup accelerator program to foster innovation within Phantom's new Sonic technology stack and empower the next generation of Web3 founders with vital resources, guidance, and support, according to the team. Through this accelerator program, the foundation is identifying up to 5 projects to join Sonic Labs and receive grants from a pool of 1,000,000 FTM $294,000. The United National Development Program is launching a blockchain academy in partnership with Algorand Foundation, according to a press release. The American Cancer Society ACS is running a quadratic funding QF round using Gitcoin Grant Stack with $75,000 in matching funds, according to the team. WorldCoin Foundation $5 million grants. Program focuses on equitable systems. Data and tokens. Blockstream CEO bets Bitcoin will hit $100,000 before the halving. Crypto Slate TRX trades at premium on Poloniex as arbitrage lures risk takers big time. Ordi tokens lead nearly $250 million in altcoin liquidation. Solana activity heats up along with SOL price. Solana, the Layer 1 smart contract blockchain, has seen its SOL token jump 6-fold this year, vastly outperforming its dominant rival, Ethereum, whose Ether ETH is up just 92%. According to the digital asset analysis firm Messari, the gains for Solana have coincided with signs of strong transactional activity on the network. Weekly active addresses on Solana have now returned to levels prior to last year's collapse of Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX crypto exchange. Bankman-Fried was a major Solana booster. Solana's total value locked, or TVL, a key metric when evaluating a blockchain's prominence in decentralized finance, or DeFi, has doubled, indicating a robust comeback, the Messari analyst Ally Zach wrote in a report. What's more, she noted, Solana's ecosystem is diversifying beyond DeFi, with a notable increase in consumer-based applications, including social media, content monetization platforms, and innovative uses of compressed NFTs. There's also been interest from crypto users in airdrop farming, focused on applications including Jupiter, Marginfeed, Drift, Zeta, and Jito Sol, according to the report. CoinDesk's Oliver Knight reported this week that Jito, Solana's liquid staking protocol, offers stakers a yield of 6.96%, a level that led to $327 million in inflows since October 13. Calendar. December 11-13, Taipei Blockchain Week, December 11-16. January 30, Stellar Upgrade for Soroban Smart Contracts, Public Network Readiness Date. February 22-24, Bitcoin++, Buenos Aires. February 23, March 3, F Denver. April 2024 Estimate, Next Bitcoin Halving. April 8-12, Paris Blockchain Week. May 29-31, 2024, Consensus, Austin, Texas, July 25-27. Bitcoin 2024, Nashville.